Battle control initialized.
Oh my god! In the middle, FiveAces and Admiral Mo with 2 MCVs. They have 2 MCVs, yeah, each. Main MCV in the back lines being immediately popped up. There is a transport here as well. And looks like both players kind of suspect this is where the MCV should go to. So they're immediately going to the shoreline with the MCV. FiveAces is a little bit quicker on that trigger. But here's Mo as well, very close behind here. So Admiral Mo playing as Great Britain in the red, FiveAces in his familiar color, greenish teal, playing as Russia this time, building a kennel. FiveAces immediately deploying his MCV to a kind of like a edge area here. Same with Mo. There is in fact a gem mine here, 2 gem mines, and they just need a place to settle.
Overlay, so scared. The overlay.
Ah! Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, here we go. So overlay.
We're letting.
I will
letting
never.
Us know.
Yeah, just please, you can spam that
Still
message
there,
before
by
the
the
game
way.
starts. So here we go. We actually have Mo.
Overlay is still here.
What? No, it's fine.
Excellent.
So Mo is actually not deploying his refinery there on the left side here. FiveAces on the other hand. What's going on here? Okay, there's so much going on. Sorry, I missed that state of the game. Oh man, that's that's so bad. But basically, what happened? We did have 2 MCVs in the middle there, both for FiveAces and Mo. They started with the transport as well, so they just immediately escaped through the side of the map here. FiveAces is finally getting his refinery up there. Mo doing the same, but he actually changed his mind. That's actually pretty bad for him because he definitely could just pop down the refinery here and grab his own gem mine. So in that regard, FiveAces is ahead. And they both also recognize they have their base on the main island. So we're going to have some very, very unique battle situation here for sure. FiveAces with a huge advantage here, taking a double refinery placement there on that side island. 2 harvesters getting the gems. And he hasn't even started on his main patch yet. Mo getting his double refinery on the mainland. If he can get his 3rd refinery up in the gems, he shouldn't be that far behind still. So it should be fine. It should be fine. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I actually have an idea to avoid that overlay bullshit in the later game. I'm actually gonna require myself to turn off OpenRA to get the overlay viewable. That way, there's no way for me to overlook that discrepancy. So yeah, so FiveAces is pretty much banking on his early econ advantage with the gem mines there. He's going to probably get his okay, there's a war factory there, and eventually find his way to dominate the main island. Sure, he can go on to the edge here and grab the naval control, but for the most part, the battle will happen on the same island, the main island here.
And the idea of this map is that with the transport they get, they can pop around anywhere.
Yeah, they can
Their
immediately
opponents.
go and harass the backlines of the enemy.
And our viewers didn't notice, you got a flagpole right in center at this time.
What
And
did
they
you
both
get?
had both players had an MCV in the center at the flagpole.
Yes, that's where the
Were able to
secondary
see-
MCV started.
And an MCV, and yeah, well, they had to move away and go somewhere.
Yeah. Sorry, I fucked up that in the initial stages, but
That's right. Stuff like this is going to happen, and that's right.
yeah, we're learning, getting better at this. So.
So scared. It feels really good to have you casting again.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
Is this going to be a more common thing?
I'm going to stream a couple of mods in the future. I know that Medieval Warfare is something I have promised to stream for quite a long time.
Right.
And also there's a favorite game of mine that I used to play as a child, is KKND. It's going to be the mod as well. So I'm going to stream some stuff in the future for sure.
Nice. Yeah,
not the same.
I actually
not the same
remember
format as
the Crush, Kill and Destroy game. I think I had it as well, and I thought it had this awesome sound sample like Crush, Kill and Destroy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
That's exactly what he's working on. Both 1 and 2, although I only played the first one. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just looking at the game, though, I see kind of Mo is actually the one to take the aggressive stance here against FiveAces, and you know, with his base here in the center, FiveAces is going for a radar dome here, but with this service depot, it might be a good idea, since there's a lot of areas to capture here, and with the there's a lot of small like ore patches here and there, which you can't use your primary MCV for. Although, okay, there's FiveAces with the second MCV all the way to the top left side. It's going to use that to grab the other islands, and there's pretty much nothing Admiral Mo can do about it. Mo, on the other hand, is got this secondary MCV still on the main island. You know, you might be able to just want to pull that back to the main island to just keep grabbing land. I suspect FiveAces will do that eventually. Just taking full advantage of that second MCV instead of just letting it stay there with the island expansion. Well,
Likewise, we see they're pretty equal, right? Both second tier.
both, let's see, economy, assets wise. Whoa! And Mo is way ahead of FiveAces in assets, right? That's his point. Ecograph ahead on FiveAces that as well. So it seems like this, because you know the land expansion. Yes, the gem mines, but there's still the kind of long distance mining, and right now there's not really a good use of having 2 harvesters there. So most kind of standard opening kind of put him way ahead here. So FiveAces definitely has his work cut out for him, I think. Now with his first, yeah.
Just thought Mo has built a tech center.
Oh wow, yeah, FiveAces definitely has his work cut out for him, and his transport now is just now moving his MCV off of that top left area. He might wanna, I don't know. He's gonna put it here.
He's trying to counter
This is
like base push Mo
yeah,
there, but it's pointless.
Not, well, he needs to move north. I hope for his sake Mo didn't seal it, because nothing was fired, so it might not be. Oh, yeah, going down to an anti-air gun by Mo. Very nice. FiveAces might get away with this actually, but it's not going to do anything, right? Like, it's pretty limited amount of things you can do on that island. Harass a little bit, but Mo is already pretty well established in the middle here. Look at Mo, is pretty well situated here. Even has some hinds there, so the tech advantage of FiveAces is completely overridden. Tech center is ticking down already. What is FiveAces going to do here? He's playing as Russia as well, so he's not going to have any power bombs to support any advances. This is a very good start by Mo.
He's loading an engineer into a transport. Let's see where he is bringing it.
Oh, who is doing that? That has to be Mo.
Oh, in the southwest.
There it is.
Southeast, sorry. There's an engineering transport, and he might bring it to island.
Yeah, there's one civilian there to defend by FiveAces, but other than that, no, not much. FiveAces is moving forward here with a lot of flak trucks and a V2. He's going to try to find some targets, but Mo doesn't see nothing of this. Okay, he's starting to fire target. Okay, now Mo will recognize the situation. Sees the V2. Where is the Heinz? There's a lot of flak trucks that's not going to do anything. But this medium tanks is going to have a good time killing off the V2s. Heinz are living very dangerously. But look, this is how strong the medium tank is right now. As long as they keep away from the infantry. Oh! Phase transport! Oh! It's going to be able to crush so many infantry here if he just keeps moving around. FiveAces knows. Oh, this is horrible. FiveAces doesn't see anything of this. It's just going to have to move back here. FiveAces might want to move forward his MCV, or just build a secondary MCV to base push a little bit. It's probably his only choice here. But, you know, the GPS satellite is also wanting... Oh, this hurts. Okay, here the Tesla coil on the left side is... oh, never mind. There's a base push there on the main island. Very risky by FiveAces. There's no reason why Mo shouldn't be able to just kill this very fast. FiveAces just... Yeah. Like, what now? Oh, man. I don't think he's going to get away into the... wait. Oh, never mind. The Tesla coil was actually covering him for me. But there are Hinds. Hinds are close by. Mo should react very quickly. No, but he's going to let the transporter actually get away. And the Hinds actually don't seem to care at all. So FiveAces is actually going to get away here. He's just standing in the water. Oh, come on. It's right there. Okay, I'm probably just Mo is just too distracted here. Oh my god. Oh god! Well, didn't really matter. Didn't really
Nice.
matter. Yeah, that was just written in the stars. Okay, there's a lot of infantry here for Mo, so he's going to be able to stop this advancement by FiveAces. There's just one V2, and that's not enough. Yeah. Well, okay. There's some tanks here as well. This next V2 shot has to be... Oh my god. FiveAces is actually pushing Mo back here. And what else is going on? 4 minutes with the timer. No tech center yet for FiveAces. No. So FiveAces is still kind of having to pull ahead here. And do some additional damage. The eco is actually pretty good for FiveAces. He's been pushing Admiral Mo back. Admiral Mo hasn't really taken any other expansions apart from the natural ones, but it does have a relatively solid eco. Apart from that, it does have a Chronospear as well. So Mo should, should have a lot of tools in his tool belts. 4 phase transports. Okay, FiveAces is going to keep pushing in here. And there's no MCV here to support this area of Mo, so if FiveAces just continually pushes here, slowly... Oh, there's Tanya. Where is she? Yeah, nice, good Tanya there. She needs to be picked up by the Yak if FiveAces is to push anywhere forward. By the way, the Harvester kind of auto-regenerates up to 50%, so if you can just keep away from that pillbox for an extended period of time, it's going to be fine. Looks like 2 phase transports was lost by Admiral Mo to that Tesla coil. So FiveAces is doing okay, but 2.5 minutes until the GPS satellite is up and the Chronospear is ready to go. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Mo kind of just trying to grab FiveAces vehicles here. Let's see what he sees. He's going to see it with the GPS satellite. That's going to be hell for FiveAces. The GPS satellite and the Chronospear is a very dangerous combination. You can just click and grab whatever you want from the map. Oh, there's the first... Chronospear is going to be an MCV base here on the bottom island. Doesn't even bother. I was going to say he could maybe...
Chronospear is actually pretty powerful in this map, I think.
Yeah. Like, I feel like maybe he could use that... well, it doesn't really matter. He's going to have another chrono in 2 minutes. Nice Tanya usage here. FiveAces is being completely pushed back.
Yeah. Quite a nice army, but Tanya literally destroyed it.
Yeah. FiveAces needs the Yak close by to be able to handle that. Now there's absolutely nothing here for FiveAces on the... pretty much the entire left side, top left side, is vacant here for both players. See, it's like a no man's land here. A lot of resources available there. Oh! Something is going on here. A lot of Hinds is going in for the kill on these units of FiveAces, but didn't actually kill everything. There are some transports here to try to finish off the rocket troopers, and they're gonna get them. They're gonna get this infantry. And I don't see anything else here for FiveAces. FiveAces is gonna grab the middle here, completely uncontested. So Mo might want to be a little bit more aggressive on the main island. He also, he had the advantage there for quite some time with his army, but he was a little bit too passive.
Good Yak crashes in the west would be nice.
Yeah, that would be insane. Just a complete squish. Just one Yak in there with a good angle could do so much damage here.
And the GPS is going up in 10 seconds from
Oh my
now.
god, that's probably what Mo is waiting for. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna lose the Chrono Spear. That's a huge win by FiveAces. That Chrono Spear is so important. Oh, well.
A2.
Yeah, 1v2 shot,
3, 2,
and
1.
it's gone. Yeah, that was so important for FiveAces that Chrono Spear went down. Just don't have to deal with that obnoxious chrono grabs for quite some time. There's a nuke, and there's a GPS satellite. So
Center. Mo has 7 spies running. They're
oh, look at that.
moving towards the center right now, so they could be of value.
Yeah. FiveAces is going to have to constantly scout here with his yaks. He sees he saw the infantry. I'm not sure if he saw the spies there, but I don't know how he's going to deal with this. What he's going to have to do is at least just keep scanning the map, have some spotters around, because Mo's going to be pretty difficult to deal with his GPS. You can just keep producing some artillery. He's going to produce some army here with some medium tanks as well. So it looks like Mo is just taking the safe route, and you know, he's playing against FiveAces, so you can't really blame him for this. So I totally understand Mo's reluctance to move out on the map here.
It really has to do something, because I just looked at a couple stats, and FiveAces has 10 harvesters going on versus 7 for Mo, and FiveAces just as built this Iron Curtain.
Oh, FiveAces with the Iron Curtain. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Mo
Both in
can't
terms
just...
of economy and tech.
Yeah, he can't just stay back forever. That's true. With the Iron Curtain, that's gonna allow FiveAces to start to do some significant damage. FiveAces is very good at that. I'm looking forward to see that mammoth tanks by FiveAces.
Yep.
And dogs in the front. You know why? Phase transports. And they can and they can eat infantry as well, you know.
In the new release, they became more strong.
It's a little bit more. They have 18 HP, so they can survive like a infantry shot, which makes a group of them a little bit more stronger as well. Look at this. This is a really nice push here. It's going to push this advantage with the mammoth tanks. Good anti-air units as well. But I'm guessing it's going to keep them alive until the chrono tank, the Iron Curtain comes alive. Oh, by the way, the mammoth tank also has the detection. Oh, it's going to lose the mammoth tanks here. That's not good. Yeah, the medium tanks are just too fast. They're just going to chase these mammoth tanks up. And the Iron Curtain is still like half a minute away. So that was a pretty costly loss there for FiveAces. 2 mammoth tanks there. It's going to produce some shockies as well. And of course,
on the west side, there are 7 spies, perhaps going for something.
Where are they? Oh, there they are.
West.
There they are. Oh, FiveAces scouts the blob. Did you see the spies?
I don't know, but Mo is really spot on with uncovering and like covering his spies and changing them right away.
Yeah.
He's so on point.
Yeah, you can see the yak close by, so you can just make it sure that it looks like he has his own infantry.
Yeah.
Very smart. Oh, here's the first Iron Curtain on the 2 mammoth tanks in front. There's I don't know, man. I think Mo is just flanking the V2s with the Hind. I don't think that's going to happen too much here. There's some artillery here to deal with the shockies. Okay, Hind's going down to the mammoth tanks. That's very nice, but beyond that, ooh, kills the barracks. Beyond that, there's not too much FiveAces can do here. Mo does have a nice army in the middle just to safe keep his main base, and he keeps producing medium tanks, which is a very good idea. I think FiveAces is just going to lose a couple of more mammoth tanks here. Oh yeah, this is brutal. Killing the service depot, not really worth it in my opinion. Oh man. By the way, if Mo is quick, he can actually capture this mammoth tanks as well.
I think
as
he will.
He should. There is a mechanic on the way. Come on. 2 more please. 2 more mechanics. Oh,
Gonna grab them
the
all.
mechanics is being blocked by the other. Okay, there's one of them. I didn't see that mechanic.
This Pokemon, he's grabbing them all. And he was planning this before, but in the previous attack he was not able to, I believe.
Oh, okay. There we go.
This time he is. Yep. 3 NMM things.
Oh man, the Chronosphere is up, and if that isn't enough, in 2 minutes we're gonna have a nuke coming in as well. FiveAces is trying to oh, nice pick off the Heinz there. Trying to do some damage, but there's just so far you can go with the artillery. So they're just gonna eat. Oh man, eat the infantry here. So it's not gonna be
All the way
able
to the
push
left.
back.
Yeah. Mo is activating his spies. Take some money. Drain the power. He has a couple more ready. 2 more ready there. So he can do this trick again.
Oh man, pretty brutal.
This Mo's game.
Yeah. This looks like it's most game. He should be able to take this from this point on, no problem. No naval on this game though. I guess they've been so. I mean, for Mo, it's all fine. His main asset was on the land, and he's been doing pretty well with that part as well. New Iron Curtain on the Mammoth tanks. Problem is that Mammoth tanks are so slow. Like Mo can just pull back and just wait for the Iron Curtain to go away. Like there's a limited amount of damage you can do with the Mammoth tanks with the Iron Curtain timer. They're almost out, and once they're out, Mo can just move right on top of the Mammoth tanks. Gonna kill them all. Wow, he's focusing down the shock troopers. Guess it's fine. Yeah, look at this. FiveAces is just being pushed back immediately. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, we have a chrono base. Top side. The ranger was actually scouting ahead of this, so he knows that this position was available. Well, it does have a GPS satellite, so I guess he knew that right there. There's the nuke right on top of the front there. 2 war factories. Well, the army is the most important thing, of course. Might lose some of his own infantry here. We'll see. Now he's gonna pull back and then just turn around and just attack everything. That should be it. By the way, it looks like FiveAces had like 3 war factories up. Yeah. More mechanics coming in from the back. Looking to capture those Mammoth tanks, which are currently being killed by artillery. The anti-Mammoth tank is actually artillerist at this point. He could just keep moving, yeah. Yeah. There's no stopping this. There is an Iron Curtain coming up in some time, but that's going to be too late. There's too much beef being lost here. Too much beef. There's the assault attack. I'm gonna try to kill off the buildings. The airfields are going down. There's still one more. Alright, there's the Iron Curtain. But let's just move back and wait for the Iron Curtain to surpass. FiveAces is pushing Mo back, but not before he's just lost a good chunk of his base. And of course, which I totally forgot about, the chrono base on top is actually starting to do damage as well. And there's nothing up here but flame towers, so yeah. There you go, man. Mo is doing a good job here. I think it's due to the FiveAces taking the island expansion. I don't know. He started his refinery up there, as opposed to the island. I mean mainland. Jesus, what am I saying? Yeah, I guess a short break is in order after this. For sure.
Yeah, right. Let's give you a short break after this.
Yeah. Actually, I could just start now, right? The game. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead. I'll comment further. If you zoom out, I'll comment.
Comment the game. Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I've zoomed out and I'll be in there soon. But I'll see you guys later. 5 minutes. 10 maybe.
And I'll have to catch up, but I can clearly see that Mo is finishing force is coming into FiveAces main base. FiveAces has some expansion still running. So he's got that going for him, but it's basically the only thing. Mo is all around, he has his nuke. On the map, he probably has thrown one nuke already. And this is something I've noticed in the new release. Armies just standing around. Not sure if it's because of we still have to get used to the new controls, the new stances. My armies are standing around all the time. And I simply forget about them and they are just gazing at the buildings. Is a chrono by Mo. Really good game by Mo. Winning against FiveAces is definitely a nice one. Still has his Iron Curtain up, but does he have anything to Iron Curtain aside from the Mem tank? Not really. Blindly expanding into Mo's base. Retreats. Has a little money instead of Mo, who is completely broke. And there are the hinds by Mo. So FiveAces use Iron Curtain to pick up one hind, and that's basically it. And if there was any chance, okay, well, a couple more RDs going down. Really wanted to change this game around. Much more was needed, not just one hind and a couple artillery and maybe a spy or two. It is. Well played for Mo. Well played on this crazy map.